Hello, everyone. I've received an order for a new coffee table from my Etsy shop. This coffee table is one of my best sellers. It's a custom-made epoxy olive wood coffee table. The total value of this piece is $442.09. Now I want to show you how I created this piece of art, step by step. Enjoy watching. First, we start with tree matching. We generally use olive trees in our products. I think the patterns and naturalness of olive wood are more beautiful than other woods. These trees are centuries-old olive trees. The moisture content of the trees we use should be below 10%. If high moisture content wood is used, the wood may separate from the epoxy over time. We carefully cut the trees whose template we created. I love the smell of sawdust coming from the olive tree. The next step is tree cleaning. There is an important point here. You should not damage the tree itself while cleaning. The tree should remain as natural as possible. Another important point is that it is necessary to remove the rotten and soft parts of the tree. It is important that the epoxy adheres to the hard parts. If there are soft parts, the epoxy may separate from the wood over time. We put the cleaned trees into the mold, and the next step is to prepare the epoxy. We add the hardener first. It has higher fluidity than epoxy. Epoxy loses its fluidity in cold weather. It's a bit cold right now, so it's flowing slowly. We mix the epoxy we prepared thoroughly. It is very important that the two components are thoroughly mixed. Our customer wanted the coffee table to be turquoise, but with hints of blue in it. My favorite for epoxy coloring is pearlescent pigments. If you want more vibrant colors, choose pearlescent pigment. The coffee table we will make will be 3D. The floor is the color my customer requested. The top is transparent epoxy. After pouring the turquoise epoxy, we pour the blue epoxy in between. Don't forget the bubbles. unwanted substance fell into the epoxy. After 24 hours, our floor color has dried and we can pour clear epoxy over it. Preparing clear epoxy is a little different than preparing colored epoxy. I'll show you that in another video. After it dries on the transparent part, we now prepare our coffee table for the sanding stage. We scanned the wood and epoxy on a CNC router to bring them to the same level. We cut the edges and bring our coffee table to the desired size. Additionally, with this process, the edges become ready for sanding. Now we scan the back side of the coffee table that we removed from the mold. Our table is now ready to move on to the sanding phase. Due to the high volume of orders, I could not take detailed photos of the sanding stages. I will discuss this part separately in another video. Now we come to the best part. We oil our coffee table with wood oil and then polish it. Now we lubricate the front surface. We only oiled the wooden parts on the front surface. The transparent epoxy part will be polished after the oil has dried. I will also show the paste polishing process in another video. And now our coffee table is ready. It took us 8 days to prepare this coffee table. Please write the steps you are curious about in the comments section. This will give me inspiration for my next videos. You can find my Etsy shop information and my customer's review of the product in the description. Thank you for watching.